My name is Shelly Montague. I was diagnosed with breast cancer September 21st, 2018. ER/PR positive, HER2 negative. Complete shock. You know, no one in my family has ever had it. Just showering one night, felt a lump under my arm, and saw my OB the next morning, who really kind of dismissed it as nothing. Not in a bad way. We all thought it was nothing to worry about. Didn't feel anything in my breast. But I was 38 years old and had never had a mammogram, so he immediately just sent me precautionary just to, you know, have my first mammogram. And right after that was done, had an ultrasound. I was by myself, didn't think anything of it, you know, but one thing led to another, and ended up doing a biopsy right after the ultrasound, and that's when, you know, my life changed. Things happened pretty quickly. You know, I got all of my MRIs, and it's a blur, you know, just test after test, and that was the worst part, just the anxiety of not knowing what we were dealing with. And you know, PET scans and things like that. Once all the results came back, a family friend had recommended that I call Dr. John Colfrey, and he is an angel. You know, immediately after talking to him, I just finally took a deep breath and felt like I can do this, you know. So met with him, got a port placed within a couple weeks, started chemo October 11th, and went through that for about 5.5 to 6 months. Nurses in the infusion center are amazing. You know, I remember going in my first day and being a wreck. My dad came with me to every infusion, just both in tears, not knowing what to expect, and they were phenomenal. You know, gathered around me, all of them, helping me, talking me through everything. I had the same nurse every time, Christine. We still text and catch up with each other, and, you know, I mean, they're just amazing. They're like family, you know, they check on you, they really, really care. You know, you're not just a patient, you're important to them, you know, and they're wonderful. They're absolutely wonderful. Someone told me that, you know, by nature, I'm an anxious, nervous person, so this just set me over the edge, and they said, you need to worry about your family, and we'll take care of the rest. You let your health be our problem, you know, and that really stuck with me because, you know, they took that burden off of me. They just said, don't worry about this. We have this. We're handling this. You just, you know, this cancer doesn't define who you are. You know, you continue with your daily activities and don't let this take over your life. We got it. I know that that's not always the case. I know that all doctors, unfortunately, don't always have, you know, they don't care as much as you do, but here you feel like they do. Dr. Zachariah, Dr. Colfrey, Dr. Zachris, Christine, and all the nurses, from the front desk to the back. I mean, they're wonderful. And you need a team. You need, you know, and I truly feel like it was a dream team. They were all just phenomenal. I finished chemo it was the beginning of March. Took a little bit of time off to just kind of recover, and then I had a mastectomy. I did a single on the affected side just as you know, a temporary while I did radiation. So after the single mastectomy, had radiation for a month, a little over a month, and then in 2 weeks I am going to do the other mastectomy and double reconstruction. It's been a whirlwind, but you know, I appreciate everybody being on the ball and getting it done as quickly as possible. And it's so amazing. It's like the worst day of your life, but then when you look back on it, it's like such a blessing to have like met all these people and realized how strong you are and like what matters in life, and know who your friends are, and you know, it's just, it's such a bittersweet thing. Hardest thing and best thing to ever happen to you, you know? You realize the trivial things in life don't matter. You know, your faith, your family, your friends, they're everything, you know? Accept help, that would be my biggest piece of advice for people going through this, or, you know, I'm I want to do everything on my own, and you know, but it's important to let people help you. You know, you need it. You know, and so that was huge for me. You know, just trying to say, okay, take a step back, let people help you. You know, my mom is an angel, my dad is an angel, my husband, my kids, they've all just been amazing. And to all of my doctors, my dream team, I just say thank you from the bottom of my heart. My kids say thank you. My family says thank you. They mean the world to me. I'm more than a survivor. I'm a mom, a wife, a daughter, a sister, a friend, a dentist. I'm blessed, I'm grateful, I'm happy.